I get it. All right. The Democrats have some kind of agenda here where they think if they just bring in enough people, maybe like they can turn Texas blue. I don't believe they can, but that may be part of this underlying intention. Well, this is a new one. This was just floated by Dick Durbin. He's the senator, Democrat senator, who thinks he's got a solution here to the immigration crisis. We can just make everybody legal. We can make them legal if they just go and fight for the U.S. military. I mean, this is so unbelievable. I just want to say before we play the clip, we're dealing with national security issues. Let's be very clear, right? We've got severe concerns. If you come here illegally, like we're going to trust you enough to be in our military, and then we're going to turn around and say, here you go, here's your U.S. passport, thank you very much. I don't think so. These people are not realists. They're just not realists. Here's Dick Durbin. You tell me what you think. We're going to talk about it.
What troubles me about the debate now about the southern border is it is one half of the immigration equation. Yes, we need order at the border. Yes, we need to have changes in the laws that reflect the reality of the overwhelming numbers from all over the world who are coming to our shores and our border. But there is also an incredible demand for legal immigration into this country even now. The presiding officer, my colleague from the state of Illinois, has legislation which addresses one aspect of that. Her bill, and I hope I describe it accurately, says that if you're an undocumented person in this country and you can pass the physical and the required test, background test, the like, you can serve in our military, and if you do it honorably, we will make you citizens of the United States. Wow. Do we need that? Do you know what the recruiting numbers are at the Army and the Navy and the Air Force? They can't reach their quotas each month. They can't find enough people to join our military forces.
So that's the answer. You're just going to say, okay, come here, come on, come illegally. If you can pass the physical, you can join the U.S. military. I mean, we're dealing with a lot right now, America. We're dealing with the reality that you got some extremists on college campuses, the best college campuses in America. Just look at Harvard University. There's a kid at UPenn today saying that UPenn is actually an Ivy League school, telling him not to appear Jewish, not to wear a yarmulke, so as not to invite controversy. He's like, wait a second, whoa, like I want to go back to 1939? That's the answer? I'm just pointing this out because these are people that are coming actually into this country legally, right, as students. And the student body has been so corrupted with an anti-America narrative that now you want people coming in illegally to join the military? This is your big idea to fix immigration, Dick Durbin? Does no one actually care about national security? I don't think they do. I mean, if they did, let's go back to the Monroe Doctrine, right? We wouldn't have this problem at the border to begin with. Switzerland doesn't have this problem. New Zealand doesn't have this problem. Australia doesn't have this problem. Look, Canada is stricter than we are. Every country in the world is way more strict. And yet here in America, you got Berkeley, California saying, if you live in Berkeley, you can vote in our school board elections. Not if you are a legal resident. No, you can come here illegally and vote in the school board elections. You have no skin in the game. You have no financial skin in the game. And yet they want you to be able to vote. What's that about? I also want to point something else out. This video just coming into us from our friends over at Regan. This was taken in California. Take a look there. This is the border. This week in California, everybody trying to come in illegally. So these are all illegals. If you look at them, they tend to be mostly Asian men. According to the source, they are from China. So these are Chinese military-age men, primarily. I see like one woman in there. Where are all the women and kids that they tell us about? And by the way, why are they all Chinese? Like coming from the southern border, which theoretically would be primarily Hispanics, right? No, you get all these, I mean, as one person put it, potential threats, not to mention that more than 100 of the people that were coming in as of October, mid-October, were on the known terror watch list. We had people coming in from Afghanistan, people coming in from Syria. They're on the known terror watch list. Those are the ones that we found. Those are the ones we know about, guys. And Dick Durbin's saying, no, come on over. Come on over. And guess what? You can join the military. That's how hard up we are. I'm sorry. You guys got to do something to be a little bit more patriotic. That might help your military. Instead of what? Having the trans person as the new recruiter on TikTok? For real. Like that's one of the things the Navy is allegedly doing here. Well, not allegedly. I mean, I've shown you the video. We don't need to see it again. I'd like to be able to eat my dinner. But yeah, they're trying to come up with innovative new ways to recruit in the military. Look, here's the deal. You need to do a much better job at helping America appreciate America. Americans need to know that this is a great country. It still is the greatest country. It's the reason why all these people are trying. That's the reason they're trying to come here. The majority are trying to come because they want freedom. They want opportunity. But you have to be very cautious about it. You have to understand your vulnerabilities. You can't stick your head in the sand and pretend this stuff doesn't exist. Look at what is happening to this country right now. I don't think anybody's okay with it. Do make sure that you subscribe. Do make sure that you like the video, that you share the video. Weigh in below. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on all this. It's very important. We're like 165,000 strong now and growing over on YouTube, on Rumble as well, on Facebook Live every single day. Great to have you here. Join this conversation. It is important.